So, awkward moments in the work environment.
Oh. Everybody, welcome to another episode of Ranger and Chow. Cheers.
Cheers, everybody. All right. So
Having a good
today,
day. Thanks for your subscriptions. Don't forget, if you haven't already, click on the little red button and tick that bell so you can get notifications. And like us if you want as well. That would be really, really, really nice.
oh, I love the way you introduce things. You don't sound special at all. Yeah.
Probably been out the back masturbating.
Maybe it's the haircut. All right. So today I've got a topic. I'd like to talk about awkward moments in the workplace. So I've got a couple of things of moments where I've just done stupid things in front of customers and felt about this big. But I've also got a recent one of promotions or employment above people, long-serving people. So there's awkward encounters.
I at a Christmas party, a girlfriend and I decided to have sex in the toilets at work, and that was all going really, really well. But there was only one female toilet, and then someone was knocking on the toilet door, and we're going, "Oh shit, we're going to get busted here." So we're trying to work out how we're going to get out of this situation. And then there were two girls knocking on the door, then three girls knocking on the door, because it's the only toilet and it's at a Christmas party and everyone wants to have a pee. So in the end, she opened the door and went out first while I was actually inside and I was washing my hands. And so the next girl opened the door to come in and she sees me standing there washing my hands and said, "Oh, how are you going?" She goes, "This is a girl's toilet." I went, "Is it? I didn't know that." And that was how we escaped the situation. It worked.
Yep, that's just so far off my point of topic, but I do like it. I do like it. It's quality.
You said awkward situations at work. There was an awkward situation at work.
I feel like that's almost after work, but just recently it has been brought to our attention that my wife got her position as an outsider of the company above three long-serving people in the office who also applied for it. So she's got that awkward feeling sitting there. But no, that last company she worked
for. I bet
that
would have got a few noses out of joint, wouldn't
it? You would think so, but yeah.
I had that happen to me. I got a job at a company called Q Electrical, and another guy internally went for the job and missed out. And it was the most uncomfortable environment I've ever worked in. In the end, I left about a year later.
Yeah, fair enough.
It was just too bad. The dude was always over in our. He was always over in our department, standing there going, "So, what's going on, boys? What are you doing? What's happening?" I'm just like, "Fuck off." Do piss off. That's what I was thinking.
But would you like a little moment of classic chow right here?
No, I'm just helping myself to some nuts.
You do like a good nut. So
everyone loves a nice nut.
Back in my youthful days, younger days, less professional days, I was working for a hire company, and the way the office was set up was if I was standing here, there was a standing counter in front of us with two computers, and then in front of that was like a 6x3 area, showroom area where your customers could walk in. Behind me where the wall is now was the wall that went through to the lunchroom. And it had a big panel of glass that was one-way glass. So you could sort of see the reflection of the counter behind you if you had your back to the customers.
Yeah.
I'm deep in conversation with the two I see at the time, and I see the door open, high-vis walk in, and I'm still having my conversation. The two I see goes, "You're going to serve that customer?" I'm like, "You're right, eh?" Turned around, hit the chair at the front counter, and said, "What C-bomb?" Thinking it was the yardsman in his high vis. Upon doing that, I realized it was a customer. I just went, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought you were someone."
What did the customer say?
It's big. Oh, man. Being a construction hire company, it was lucky he was a blokey bloke and he didn't give two shits. He had a good laugh about it. He could see how awkward I looked and felt.
Oh wow.
He got a laugh at my expense, but you know what? Yeah, not a good idea. Don't swear
No, that
like that in
isn't.
the workplace.
When I was about 15, I worked at a hardware store just around the corner from where I'm living now, actually. And I might have been 14. I don't know, 14 or 15. And anyway, they told me whenever you hear the phone ringing, the technical terminology for that in real grammar and English is the phone is flatulating. So I, being young and impressionable, thought, okay, well, these men wouldn't lie to me. Surely I know that. So the phone is flatulating. So every time the phone would ring, I'd yell out to someone, somebody going to get the phone. It's flatulating. The phone's flatulating. And customers would all start pissing themselves laughing at this little 14-year-old kid saying that the phone's flatulating. They're saying, you bastards. They got me good.
It's like the sheet of broken glass and left-handed hammer.
Oh, mate, I was a trades assistant for a smash repairers as well. And
you would have done well there.
I used to get all the lunches, right? Because you know me, I'm not much of a tradie type person. Anyway,
more of a receptionist, yeah.
And they've got me to order all these normal lunches, except for one of them, which is called, can I have a honey roll over and lettuce on top? So the chick's serving me, and I've asked her for a honey roll over and lettuce on top. She has this big grin on her face. She says, you have to come back later for that. I actually did it. I remember also I went down to the hardware store and asked for skyhooks.
Yes, that's always a good one.
Yeah, they got me good. I got sent to the general manager for a long wait. That was in radio. They said you know, it had records back in those days, and it used to have a wait on the records to stop it slipping. And yeah, I had to go up to the general manager and ask for a long wait. He said, take a seat, I'll get back to you soon. And I was sitting there for like 2 hours. And he goes, is that a long enough wait? And I've gone, oh, these bricks, they've got me again. I was a very gullible teenager, I'll tell you that much.
Oh, yeah, no, I believe that. There was one of the field service techs at this company that did like a good prank phone call. He'd often ring up and ask for a silent generator, like plate compactor or something like that, things that make lots of noise. He wanted the silent one. But then he'd go on to tell you that it had to be silent because he's working next to the mental hospital and that the noise sends the crazies off. And like, good long story. It's really inappropriate. You're like sitting on the phone again, like 17 years old, going, okay, sir, yeah. Tried to order a wonky tonk puller off me. I'm like, okay, yeah, that's fine. Take the note down, turn around to the boss. I'm like, yeah, old mate from this place wants a wonky tonk puller. You're an idiot. What do you mean? That's what he asked for. No, what do you really ask? A wonky tonk puller. Yeah, no. Picks up his phone. Yeah, Mark, you've been ringing the office again. Yeah, thanks, boys. There's some good fun to be had in the workplace.
You know, you're not allowed to do that anymore now. It's become so politically correct now.
Because everyone's so sensitive.
You can't do that stuff anymore now. They consider it as a form of hazing, which is illegal.
Yep.
So, yeah, you can't say to the lunch kid anymore, go down the shop and ask for a honey roll over and lettuce on top, because you're making him look stupid and embarrassing him and upsetting him. And poor little Johnny's going to it'll ruin his life, you know. Like,
more to the point, the woman down the shop would probably be offended by it too these days.
You know, like people just need to harden up a little bit. I reckon it's just such a load of crap.
Yeah, the old sticks and stones won't break my bones. Might break my bones.
Yeah, they're all wrapped up in cotton wool now. But anyway, it was a lot of fun back in those days. I used to, I'd have a good laugh at the end of the day. I mean, if you can't laugh at yourself, what can you laugh at, right?
That's exactly right. And you gotta laugh. Hell,
yeah, you gotta have
way
a laugh
too, way too boring and simple to not laugh at shit.
That's it.
That's why we're all here, right? And on that note, I am going to go now.
Cheers. Cheers. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. Hit that like button. We love you.
Thanks, guys. Well, yeah, I think that's a wrap.
I think that's a wrap too, buddy.
I don't think we can really push anymore.